Alright, so at the moment we are doing not too bad. We are getting our final arrangements made for this dome so we can bring in more people from Earth to fill in our economical issues. So yes, that will be a very good thing to have. And so far everything else is going fairly well. Alright, so what do we have here? You know
Resources
what?
are
I need to
low.
double check. Stored across map 5.7. Okay. We've used a whole chunk in
Resources are low.
a whole chunk of polymers in maintenance, but that's okay. As I have said before, we are producing, what's this? 0.3 above our polymer need. So it's not the worst. It could be better, but it could be worse. Alright, and there is our research for the smart home. So now all that we have to do is start working harder at everything else. So you know what? Let's You know what? I think it could be time that we added in our STEM reconstruction. Retirement age and death from old age happen later in the colonist lifespan. Yeah. Look, our economy is hurting, and our economy hurts because of our old people. Let's go ahead and get that out of our society as much as possible. Alright. And let's close and head on over to our new dome.
Resources are low.
So, yes, thank you very much. Let's look and see what is the smart home. So, provides a very comfortable living space for colonists. Residents will recover additional sanity when resting. Ooh, so sanity would be a bonus. And they are... Well, they only have consumption for construction. Outside of that, it's just basic power. How many people are able to live within a smart home? Residential space of 4. Okay. So they're technically less useful compared to the living complex. They are a pretty decent amount of space, but if we compare that to the smart home, we can fit 1, 2, 3, and have an extra little bit of room in the center. Yes, okay. But that is at the cost of having 2 extra people. Whereas where are they? Our spire, let's see, our archaeology allows 32, which will provide living space for numerous colonists, granting high comfort. So our comfort would be higher. It is also maintained, but we can fit an absolute crazy amount of people in. What to do? Alright, so let's just break down with a little bit of math. So this would take us a consumption of 20 power for 32 residents. So that would mean we would be spending, about 2/3 of a power per person. Whereas if we compare that to our smart home, we would be looking at a difference of half a power. So from a power perspective, it would be slightly better, and the maintenance would be, what's that, 0.2. Well, if we were to multiply it up to reach the same levels, that would be what, multiplied by 8, so that would be 1.6 electronics compared to 4 polymers. Yeah, it's a bit of a tough one. But then we also have, where was it? In homes, we now have a smart complex. Provides a very comfortable living space for colonists. Residents will recover additional sanity when resting, which is also the same as a smart home. Okay, so that's 3. Okay, the maintenance pans out to be more beneficial than going for the smart homes. But as I suspected, they are of equal size to the others. Well, that's 14. That's 12. Say we did go for 2 or 3 of these. I don't think that would be the worst idea, given that we have a medium-sized dome. So, since things are paused, let's just kind of plan out how that could look. I think the answer is we go with the smart complex, just because that way with the Spire we can get the most out of our medical center and make sure we're on top of that birth rate, whilst also looking at a better capacity for the infirmary. Yeah, no, that is what we're going to do. So let's go straight into the homes. Our smart complex, we can do, oh, let's put one of them, hang on, we need to make sure that we're putting them in properly. Oh, hang on a second, I did not notice that. There's actually extra space on the bottom of a few of those places. Well, you know what? Let's put our first one there. So that's 12 people. And then we can do another 12 people there. You know, break up the housing a little. And then what else could we do? We're going to need a few things. Let's go to the dome spire, we'll put that in, and then we'll just open these up as we need them. So we're definitely going to need a grocer for... Actually, no, hang on. Let's get our life support sorted. Let's go over towards our farms. Okay, so that's there. And that would produce a fairly comfortable amount. That'll definitely make up for all the issues that we have. Yeah. Let's go ahead and do that. And then, along with that, let's see. Hydroponic farm is probably not worth doing. Yeah, we can upgrade the farm. We don't have any upgrades for the hydroponic farm that I'm aware of. Alright, now we have oxygen, we have a couple of tanks, we have water and water tanks. Oh, we can do pipe valves. Okay, I did not notice that previously. You know what, before I forget, let's quickly head over here and you in, say, here. There we go. Okay, that way if ever we have issues for the water pumps, we can just disable that. And you know what, we should probably put in an electric power switch too. So we'll put them right beside each other. Alright. So we have those. Then what else do we need? We will need a little bit of comfort. So the storages are all set for the dome. We want services. Okay. So we're probably going to need a security station if we go for more. So how about we don't need an infirmary. We will need a diner. So let's pop that. Where should we put that? You know what? Let's put that here. Have that next to the farm. That'd be a nice place to eat. And then we can also put in an amphitheater. Put that in there. That should look good. And then now an art store we probably don't want to do just yet, being that it consumes 1 polymer per visit. We're not making enough for that just yet. We could go food and shopping. Yes, we do need shopping as a grocer, so let's put that in beside there and make this our kind of a more, what shall we call it, the more living district. Could do a space bar, but again we have relaxation and social, and we're not really going for drinking because we don't want our alcoholics to be hungover. Alright, the infirmary is looked after. And okay, the low G amusement park. Tempting. We may want to try one later on, but I don't think we should. The open air gym, that is a cost of more or less a lot of space, but that could actually be rather useful to have. We do want exercise and to keep everyone happy, but let's compare where we're currently at with this. Our current sanity is pretty good, and our average comfort is actually pretty solid. So I think it will be a little bit unnecessary. So all that we need is something like a little pond here, and we will be perfectly fine. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, now I did say there needed to be a security station. So we can probably put that in the little corner here. Yeah, we can put that there. And then we can also place in, what shall we do? Spires? No. Decorations. That's what we're after. Relaxation, exercise and playing. Small garden. Yeah. What's the difference between a garden, that's a 3, versus a small garden, which is a 1. Okay. Hang on a second. If they're worth the same, but they're smaller, we could probably put in a couple of these and really, increase the... Yeah, we could really increase what we could get out of everything. Right, so you know what? Let's put in a garden. Sorry, let's put in a small garden. Now, if we go 1, 2, 3, we can place one. Oh, blocking objects, okay. So that row isn't actually available to us. It only is part of the grid tiles. Okay. You know what? That's good to know. You know what? Since that's the case, let's just go ahead and put in a regular size garden. It costs us all the same nonetheless, but it will probably fit in more comfortably. You know what? Let's go for a fountain. A fountain is what we want. And we can put that right about there. Come on, turn around a little bit more. There we go. Help hide some of the infrastructure behind it. Alright, then we also have some production buildings that we can put in. Ah, okay. I thought we had an electronics factory. Have I... Yeah, no, okay, we only have a drone hub. You know what? Let's quickly, let's make sure the farm is a priority. So that's just some concrete. The fountains, not here nor there. The grocer is probably somewhat necessary. Let's go for one of these smart complexes now. Amphitheater, again, we can probably pause. Yeah, you know what? Let's just turn that off for now. The farm, yep, that's on. Diner, we will do that. Fountain we can do. That we can do. And since we're not going to be able to bring in too many people all at once, let's just turn this one off and save ourselves the electronics. Yeah. Okay. Now, how is our science looking? We're looking... Oh, sorry, not our science, our funding. $472 million. Let's go to our resupply and see what that will cost us. If we send a cargo rocket, we did want to bring at least 30 for the space objective to get more funding. Alright, it looks like we're going to need to do a little bit more science before we bring in more. Yeah, because we also want to bring in an electronics factory, which we cannot afford. Alright, so 600 and then maybe another... Yeah, so we need another $1.2 billion. Yep, so that actually brings us to a grand total of at least $2 billion. Wow. Alright then, well, let us not do that. And, let's close that and, keep on trying to make some money. Alright, well, either way, while that gets going, we can see how our rocket is going. 29 out of 30. That is very good to see. Alright, so at the end of the day, we should be able to send this one off and make an extra chunk of cash. Alright, that's pretty good. Alright, drone, yeah, you guys are busy, but to be honest, it's not a concern of mine.
Resources are low.
Oh, polymers are low, yep, we know that's the case. Our transport drone, we need that to be up and running around. So let us find any more materials that are left around. No. Okay, so there's 7 metal there. You know what? 61. That is quite useful to me, so let's pick you all up. But I think that's about it. Yeah, I can't see any more. Alright, collect you. And bring you in. Okay.
Resources are low.
Yes, we are now beginning to run low on electronics. But assuming
Sector scanned.
we do have this filled up, which will hopefully be any second
Dust
now.
storm approaching.
Yeah, we definitely want to get that in before the dust storm is coming. That would be very annoying. Ooh. Yeah, you know what? That's it's not exactly comforting seeing all these meteors hit so close. We had one in the last episode near our water plant, and then another one here. We definitely need to be concerned. Alright, so that's fully ready. Let's set you home. Alright. Ta-ta. Alright, so that should... What is it? Last export? So, alright, that was ours. That's not an issue. Food. We are... Our food consumption is not an issue. We have more than what we know what to do with. Electronics, we're definitely going to need to do something there. And we probably need to start transferring some of this waste rock into concrete. That will be how we can survive in the long run. Okay. $660 million. That is good. Okay. Cargo rocket. Let's just quickly double check. We wanted 30. Actually, we probably want 40, considering that we're going to need more for maintenance. And then we're just a casual... What's this? Not drone hub. Yeah. Electronics factory, that is 270 million off. Ugh. Highly irritating. Okay. Maybe we can get something scanned for either science or funding. That would be highly desirable if we could make that happen. But I guess we don't get to choose what we do and do not get. Alright, if we upgrade these, they will make more water, which we will want to do. How are our polymers coming along? Still just have our one engineer.
Resources are low.
You know what? Let's double check. You know what? Yeah, you know what? Let's send you out from here. We have... You know what? We'll leave the lazy one. Send you out, and we'll hopefully have you move into the polymer factory. Actually, we should have just directly told him to move on in. Can you do that? We really want the polymers. Yep, alright, fantastic. Alright, so now we're up to 3.9. We can make up the difference. You know, what's this? Our machine parts should now be... What? Okay. What are you doing? You want to work inside, don't you? Yeah. I don't care. So we're going to just temporarily close that shift. And now you'll go do as you're told. Okay. Probably should have done that earlier. Definitely should have done that earlier. We still have an excess. We can probably afford... No. We want the extra science generation. We really want this... What is this? Rover Command II. Yeah, we definitely want that out of the way. I'm so sick and tired of not being able to properly control things. Yeah, we definitely want to do that. Alright, food depot, stores 180, we're doing fine. How are we doing over there? We have almost 170. Oh, and there's an anomaly. Fantastic, you could not have come at a more opportune moment. Let's send you off and make some goods. Also, there's another 28 metals up here, so we will send our rover to pick those up. And queue you in. Alright. Where is our leak? Our leak is... Split grid. There we go. And that's dealt with. Oh, and they fixed it. Okay, never mind. Well, it's good to know that we have the capacity for such things. Alright, so a new anomaly, more research,
more to the barren environments
burn
of the
printing,
Red
and
Planet.
Martian-born resilience. Okay. So that is a social. Martian-born don't take sanity damage when working in out-of-dome building. Ooh. That is really good. Yeah, you know what? We're definitely going to be picking that one up as soon as we can. Yeah, not getting that penalty would be absolutely amazing. Right, and that's almost sorted. And what was the other one that we collected? Orbital engineering? Okay, so this is a space elevator. Export rare metals to Earth and offers resupply materials and prefabs at preferential prices. Ooh. Well. Oh my goodness, 27,000 science. That's ridiculous. Okay, 400 concrete, 200 metals, 150 polymers, and 150... Yeah, that's... Okay, you know what? That is all well and good, but we're definitely going to be needing to do something along these lines first. Which means it's only like a casual, what's that, 45,000 science away? Yeah, sorry, 45? Yeah, 45. That is remarkably foolish. Alright, where's this leak? Oh, that's happened right at the, Now, did we discover that that's actually not going anywhere? You know what, we should probably destroy that. Let's go to our infrastructure. Salvage. Boop. Alright, and now we don't even have to worry about a leak. Fantastic. Alright, keep going back this way. Oh, no. Alright, cool. You're still around. I'm not going to destroy you. That could have been a nightmare. Yep. Fantastic. Alright, so far we have... Ooh, yeah, electronics are definitely going to be required soon. These are metals. Probably going to want a triple electric scrubber somewhere around here. Okay, that's a... Yeah. Alright, we're going to be hitting a wall very shortly because of electronics. Okay, we have 1.1 billion. We still needed more. You know what? I think we... Oh, of course, we set that up. Okay, let's go ahead and bring in some more people. That is what we're going to need to do. So let's go to resupply and go with a passenger rocket. Hopefully they won't suffer too much. Okay, so we have a botanist. We have... Oh, well, they have some good things. Alright, let's see. Who have we got? Male, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so all the women are on top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Hang on, I can't count, can I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so 7 women and 5 men. You know what? That's actually not too bad. We probably don't want those with no specialization. But that being said, though, a sexy workaholic does make the cut. Unless there's one of those here. I think they're probably who we're going to go with. Yeah, we don't care for sanity loss with low comfort. Glutton. No specialization, so not as good. Hippie, yeah, that's can be useful. So that's Camille Bertrand. And then let's keep going through. Workaholic is useful, and they are a scientist. Ooh. Well, you know what? Maybe we will think about that. Alright, workaholic and a loner. Yeah, probably not. And a workaholic, just a plain workaholic, isn't really that useful. Like, it's nice, but again, just being a no specialization, it does reduce the benefits of picking them up. Okay, and you know what? Let's go with these. And you know what? We also have another ship to rename because of the prototype. So you know what? Let's go ahead and I'm going to call it the ICV SFAH. SFAH. Fantastic. Again, keeping with our theme. So let's go ahead and launch that off, and that should put us in a much better position. Now the question is, do we want to drop them off here, or do we want to drop them off over here? Well, you know what? Let us send... I think since we have no buildings that they're currently going to be needing, let's make this a bit of a retirement home. We have how many retired? 5. Yeah, so let's go straight into our filter. Well, we'll turn... You know what? There we are, filter by traits. And we will go by age, and we will force all of the old people into this. And again, the children and youth are not wanted. They can go to the educational facilities and apply. Alright, there we go. So now we just have to figure out just how much we have to do when everybody gets here and starts doing their work. So until then, I think we call it there.
Complete.
So you know what, we'll pick up with research on the next one. So thank you for tuning into the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.